Mystic channel. I'm Hougan Chris. I hope everybody's well out there. Unfortunately, according to the news and online and stuff, we have to stay home. But to all our Christian, Catholics, Voodooisms, Santera, everybody within the mystic, alternative, whatever it is that you practice, you believe in, sometimes it takes these times for you to create yourself and become in one and study. Okay, get back into your spirituality. Focuses on what it is that you need to learn. What is it that you feel that you're missing? What's going on? Or not even that, but also you got to remember too, finances, your job, all that stuff plays a role into when we get into these times. We never think that it's going to happen, but here it is happening. So even if you just give yourself an hour, turn off the cell phone, turn off anything that's going to get you going, and then just sit there and, get back to your stuff, get back to your roots, get back to that place that takes you where you're able to be familiar, get familiar. If you're on YouTube, you're looking for stuff to make you laugh and stuff, that's fine. If you go to YouTube, you're looking for these times to figure out what's going on, spiritually, that's fine as well. Also, I want to let you know is that these videos, they're not meant to be to laugh at or about. I understand sometimes I may say things funny, I may go crazy a little bit and stuff, but that's not the point. That's not what I'm trying to do here. Okay? Let me speak to my Creole viewers for a bit because it's been a while. I just want to reach out to them. Okay? Bonsoir tout monde, tout vaudouisant, tout Hougan, tout mambo, tout catholique, quel que soit salier que ou pratiquer. Mais kounya la li lè pour nous mettre nous en présence de Dieu. OK? Parce que kounya nous a vivre non temps que maladie ça quelque bagay lan pas bon même. Vous comprenez? So kounya la tout moun nous sans travail, gen moun qui sans manger, sans tout bagay pas bon même. OK? So li lè kounya la si que ou son moun qui kwe nan sa wap fè an, li lè pou meto nan salye la. Pou ka si que ki so ka fè, ki ka fè la vi ou vin pi bien. Ki so te fè yon moun ki fè ki ou kwe se sa bon di ap meto nan la dan. Pa panse se kon salye. Mais gon so de bagay ki nou pa ka fè sans l'argent. Mais ça va vle dire comme ça que et faut nous perdre tête nous parce que nous coller en dans au caille par pick up blanc pour la prier, pas si c'est dans 4, si c'est dans Hougan mambouiller, pratiquer il faut passer ou pas contre tout bagay. Gen feuille que nous besoin pour bailler ça yo pour nous bien travailler. Si pas connaît langage ou on sort des langages et étudier, c'est pour ça là. Vous comprenez? Si vous ne connaissez pas tout 52 4 à chercher connaître. Heureusement, nous vivons longtemps que tout bagay dans le livre, tout bagay sur internet, tout bagay sur YouTube, gardez côté m'chita. Vous comprenez? Nous pas quoi que c'est Hougan ou pas quoi que gon so de bagay que moi connais. Vous comprenez? Mais pour me dire, sans caméra, je perds tête moi. Parce que j'ai travail, j'ai l'école, gon so de bagay que moi fait, je suis pas capable. Mais ça va veut dire que je suis pas capable parler parole là. OK? Je vais tourner en anglais à kounya parce que plus moun qui kon gade c'est moun qui parle anglais, m'ta souhaité que même si c'est haïtien américain que wap ka comprendre ça m'a expliqué aujourd'hui. Okay? Alright guys. Last video I left off at, it was the combos of threes. Okay? What happens when we get a multiple of the same number, or the same court card. Now, why we call it court card, some people may say, what is that? The court card is the face card. That means the person, the brother, the sister, the mother, the spirit, the secretary, the doctor, anybody that has a face. And sometimes we may not know who it is, but it could be the way you think about things. Are you still in that adolescence, but you 25, but you think like a 15-year-old? Are you 35-year-old woman, but you think like a 60-year-old woman? It doesn't matter. It's the intuition. It's the thought process, okay? It don't have nothing to do with what you believe in, what you don't, okay? It's the fact of the matter, okay? At the moment, things are down. People are going crazy. People don't know what's going on with their jobs and stuff. At the moment is not the time for you to be trying to go get readings, giving somebody else the last bit of your money or whatever to tell you things that you may already know or things that you can't predict. Because look, we didn't know this was going to happen at this moment. So the reading may come out to your advantage at this time, but it may not. Okay, so don't go get yourself unhappy. Focus, okay? If you're in school, if you, unfortunately, the rest of the year, there's certain tests that you can't take. Continue to take up on them. Study on them. Make sure you keep yourself occupied. Unfortunately, we can't go to the gym. There's certain things that we can't do to get those frustrations out, But let's get into this, and then after that, I'll get into all that other stuff. I just don't want to be selfish or just be one of those people that's just the fact of the matter. Because that's not the case. Because once this camera gets shut off, I'm still trying to figure out what's going to happen, what's going on. Okay? So, the 3 threes. Okay? Remember I told you, you're going to have to know your numerology when you're going to have to do it this way, if you do it this way. Okay? Because sometimes you get some people who want you to dance around their issues and stuff, or they can't take you saying it directly. You know what I'm saying? And they won't tell you that they don't like the way you're doing it, or but they'll go and they'll tell people or whoever that you don't know what you're doing. That's not the case. That person just can't handle what it is that you're giving them. You understand what I'm saying? Because we all do the things differently. Whether it's our personal trainer, our doctor, our psychiatrist, whatever it is. But don't go bashing. Because that's what I also want to talk about as well. Is don't think anything that I say is, oh, that's a group of people. Oh, this one is doing this or I'm never going to mention names. As far as negativity, I'm not going to do it. Because we all human, we all make mistakes. But sometimes when it comes to this stuff right here, we got our people who don't believe. They don't believe in nothing we say or do. They leave the botanical or they leave the person's house or whatever, and they worried about everything else that you got going on than what's here for them. And then when you say something, they say, oh no, that's not what's going on. You know what? Here's your 40, your 50, your 60. Bounce. Because that's what I do. Okay? Bounce. Right now I can't tell nobody to bounce because ain't nobody sitting here. Okay? Because you got to stay 3 feet away from me. I don't got the mask on right now, but I would have it on. You won't be touching my cards. Okay? But bounce. Because what I do and what I've learned after 19 years, you can't take it away. You can either learn from me and grow, or you can make a mockery out of it. It's which one you want. It ain't gonna matter. It's gonna be on you. Okay? Like I've said to you before, okay? None of us know everything. Okay? And the ones that you may bump into and stuff like that, everything is a lesson. They may not know how to teach you this. That doesn't mean they don't know it. They may not have told you, or look into the mirror sometimes. Did you not pay attention at a time? Were you not in the mood when somebody was teaching you at one point? Or were they downstairs, you were upstairs because you had other things on your mind? Think about that for a minute before you start saying so-and-so don't know what they talking about. Okay? 3. Okay? the mystical number, the Holy Trinity, okay? The new family, okay? Anything with the mysticism, anything we're trying to build to get into number 4 of stability, okay? That time where Adam and Eve, okay. Now, when you get the 3 4s, okay, let me tell you what I exactly write down in my notes and stuff like that, okay? I'm going to share with you. Ooh, okay. If we read in numerology, we get 12, okay? And then we break that down, okay? And we do 1 + 2 is 3. We get back to, if you're a person who's up in the church house and you believe in the Lord and God and all that other stuff, then that's the type of person that you are. It's time for you, if that's what comes up to how it comes up, you need to do what it is that you know how to do, that you do to get your worship on. Don't sit here and try to do something that's not in your belief system because someone told you to do. No, get deep down inside. As a matter of fact, right now, us Catholics and stuff like that, it's getting ready to go into Holy Week and Lent. You understand what I'm saying? It's time for us to, they call it, put the spirits to sleep. Okay? We drape them down with white sheets. We don't light no candles. We don't do nothing. I still can teach and stuff like that, but they not involved. Okay? They get covered down. My altars and stuff like that, they get draped. That's why if you look inside, sometimes when you driving out there, you see the cross in front of certain churches and stuff. You see that purple folding, that purple sheet and stuff like that. That's what this is for. This is nothing but Christ time. Okay? It ain't for you to sit here and to be lighting or worshiping anything else but the one who's in charge. Okay? So you get the 4 3s. Okay? And it's time for your seeking spirituality, developing your intuition, okay? And this is that time where I'm going to say to you that, you know what? This is for you. This time is for you to take on to that religious part that's in your house or that's within you, your soul, and take it as far as you can go, okay? So when you get that, and like I've told you before, on film, I myself, as a reader, I've never seen anything like this before, where they come all together. Sometimes you see them in the future, present, past, and it's scattered. When it comes like that, I, as a reader, you understand what I'm saying? Because I mix my readings with numerology, astrology. You understand what I'm saying? My voodoo background experiment, everything I throw up in there. You understand what I'm saying? And I get what it is I have to get to be able to give it to you accurately. Okay? This, to me, if somebody came in front of me that was a spiritualist, whether it was Santeria, voodoo, Candomblé, Umbanda, whatever, so like that, this person is into that study 100%. And if it's in the future online, you need to be going to do that and worried about that. If it's in your presence, I'm going to tell you, woo, you're a powerful person. If it was in your past, it's going to let me know what's going on. How come you stop or you're not so much engaged? Okay? Boom. Let's take away one of the 3s. Okay? Okay, now, if we use numerology, we get 9. Okay? Break 9 into 3s, you get 3. Okay? Break it into 2, you get 6. This is when you're looking forward to the completion. If we read it as a combo means when it's together. It don't mean McDonald's on the drive-thru. Okay? Combo means when it's together. Okay? It is, if we read as the combo can mean, it's diamond and it means financially rewarded or as waiting for extra money. Children can be involved. as far as places like camps, places where they play, parks, we can assume if the spade is the last of the three, then we know the outcome of the situation is not a good one, but be on the lookout for any problems. Once again, if that comes up in somebody's future, that just tells you, don't go running around trying to figure out, I'm going to have issues. The reader told me that I got to look out. No, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm trying to tell you is be aware. Don't go making yourself go crazy and creating stuff to try to sit up here so you can say you got X, Y, Z to go and do. No, if it's in your presence, this situation that's going on with us right now could be saying, you know what? It's time for us to sit here and to look out. Take care of ourselves. Follow the rules of what's going on. Okay? Excuse me, y'all. They get up. Okay, is to figure out, okay, for you to stay healthy in what's going on, okay? Follow the rules. Don't go out there, okay, just like that and not paying attention or don't believe what's going on. That could be what's going on if it's in your presence. If it's in your past, that means you have left that stuff alone. You're not sitting up here worried about nothing because you took care of what it was that you got to take care of, okay? Let's take that away. Now we got 2. That gives us 6. 6 is that number, okay, of communication or stagnation. Okay? Communication. The opposite of not talking. The opposite of not being multiple. Okay? In order for you to understand what's going on, you can't be ignorant. Okay? So if you're communicating with people, if you're communicating with what's going on, you should be aware of what's going on. Okay? So if I see 3 3s like that, unfortunately, if I see 3 3s and there's the ace involved in that 3, okay, I'm going to let you know. If it's in your future, once again, pay attention. Don't overlook anything. I'm not telling you to run out there that something's going to happen. No, I'm just saying that do what you do. Don't get involved in no drama. Just keep it moving. Okay? Because with the club, look at what I just said. Keep it moving. Your job, your marriage, because actually this is the marriage relationship thing going on. Be careful. Right now, if somebody was asking me what's going on and stuff like that, I see that. If it's upright, what's going on with the relationship? You understand what I'm saying? How you feeling? Especially if you don't bring it to my attention. I'm going to bring it to yours. Don't let me see no face cards around. And then you tell me nothing. Especially when I'm looking at it right here in the presence. Okay? Don't tell me nothing. Please don't. That's one of the things I want to say again too. If you go to a reader and that reader is being real with you, open up your mouth. Don't sit up there trying to make the reader dig and all this kind of going through all this kind of change. You talking about no, that's not true. It won't happen. This and that. This. No. See, now you being ignorant. You came here to try to figure out if I was psychic. You came to the reader for all the wrong reasons. Because if this comes up to me like this with things, that's what I'm going to say. Okay, what's going on? Why y'all not, functioning the way y'all usually function? Especially if it's in the present. I don't worry about down the line. Because like I said to you, I don't be trying to predict people's future. Because I don't want you coming back to me or calling me or leaving me reviews in places and talking about he didn't see it. Because sometimes it's with your spirit or who you are as an individual, it's not time for you to know that. That don't mean that I'm not psychic, okay? It just wasn't your time, okay? It's the same thing with any other information, any other things that I may say. It wasn't your time for that reader or that person to tell you that, okay? Take it like that. Don't sit up here and do it. Because see, I got to worry about sometimes what people's doing. Even though my people's is telling me, Chris, do you? Don't be worried about it. No, I got to. Because I got a face that is in the public, I gotta walk around with this grill, not you. Okay? Because if you're not trying to do this right here with me and trying to note it, that's gonna be on you. Okay? Remember that. So don't lie to the reader. He or she can't help you if you do. Okay? So 3 threes is a 6. Break it down into 3. It's the fundamental of spirituality and religion. Okay? So take it as that. Alright, let's go into the 4s and the 5s and the 6. Remember I told you I'm a try to make the videos 30 minutes and break it down and go from there. But sometimes, you know, I like to be personable with stuff and try to keep it with the times so that you can enjoy it but still be studious with it. Okay? And I'm hoping that you've went to the beginning of me presenting who I am and everything, subscribed, reached out to me, gave me a like or dislike. I don't care what it is that you do, but if you sat here and you watched me, you was interested. I know I'm cute and all that, but I know that's not, I hope that's not why you watching it. Okay? Get your water, get your little light on, because like I always tell you before, the light for me, it keeps me up in that spiritual bubble, especially with my peoples. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Y'all already know. That guide sometimes is there with me. Get your guide to tell you what's going on. How you feel about the numbers. How you did your research. I hope y'all researching and not sitting up here and letting me do all the work. Okay? Because we live in the new millennium. There's plenty of information out there. You just got to be an adult about it and use it with discretion. 4 4s. If I see 4 4s, that's 16. 1 plus, break it down. Numerology, 1 plus 6 is 7. Okay? 7 is another number of spirituality. Okay? It's another number that us spiritualists use. Okay? To sit here to say this is what's going on in the mystic, because we got the 7 planets. We got the 7 African powers. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of things connected to the number 7. Okay? So, by that, meaning that if the 4s come up, and let's say, for instance, this is not a person that's involved with any of this stuff or whatever like that. This is a big party. Okay? Or this person got property, real estate. Okay? They got things going on, places to go. They got things to do. They got events. Okay? They got school. Okay? They got their home. Okay? If they're a professional, they got their office. If they a teller at the bank, all that stuff comes up. Okay? And right now, just like how I said to you, my notes are on point. Because this is years of information that I'm giving you here. This is not yesterday's news. Okay? So my stuff is in ironclad. And I respect it. That was another thing I was going to mention to you today. Preserve your information. You see this? Look. Water. Anything can happen. It is preserved. It ain't going nowhere. It's not going to change. Do you understand? Respect your information, because you never know when you're going to need it. Okay? Stop trying to memorize all that long stuff, because it's going to drive you crazy. Okay? You can't remember everything just like that, because especially if you're getting older. Okay? You got a lot of other stuff that's going on. Leave charts around. Okay, that don't mean that you don't know what you're doing. You just need them. Don't you go to the doctor's office? You see them going through their notes and everything. They got things to do. You understand what I'm saying? You can't remember everything because you're not perfect. And that's what people do sometimes, which is wrong, is they say, oh, if you're a Hougan, you're supposed to know everything. If you're a Mambo, you're supposed to know that. If you're a Santero, you're supposed to know Santera. Or if you're in the world of mysticism, your psychic should be on all the time, 365 days a year. That's not possible. This is a human body. You understand what I'm saying? Things happen to it. We do things to it. You see what I'm saying to you? So you gotta preserve it. So right now, the 4 fours, okay, is, like I said, we deal in spirituality, journey, some kind of retreat. We use as the combos, we get tables, chairs, okay, attending functions like graduation, a banquet, a show, okay. But if that spade comes up, okay, find out which one is it that's in charge. At the moment, it's not the spade that's on the top that I have to go through. Okay? It's the diamond. So this right now, this is going to tell me there's an event going on with somebody. But first, I got to see where it is. Is it in the present? Was it in the past? Is it going to happen? Okay? So I'm just going to read it just the way it is. Okay? We got events, property, places, home, offices, business. Things are going on right now in your life, okay, that you're taking care of. But you also are full of stability. You got your job, you got your automobile, you got your house. Right now, everything is looking on the up and up for you. All right, I'm gonna take one of the fours away. Boom. Diamond, spade, and hearts. Okay, now we have 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. Numerology. Okay. Right now, we right back to where we was with the 3s. Remember? Now, do you see how I'm telling you how it goes down, it goes back up, it's going down. So now, this person right now, they in school, they working, but at the same time, are they okay? Because you know why? The spade is between the diamond and the heart. Okay? So, is everything okay at work? How's everything at home? Okay? Because with me, I read coming down. So, if you're across from me and I'm going down, that means this right now is between your job or a function or at home. It could be you had a bad spell financially. It could be you're not feeling good. It could be something wrong with the at home. You got an extra bill that popped up. You wasn't aware of it. Okay? But now you are. Was it in the past? Oh yeah, Chris, I took care of that. Or just check to make sure. That's what I'm gonna tell you. If you should just check to make sure, you are aware of certain things. Is it your vehicle? Is everything okay? Is it tuned up? Is it new? Is it old? What's going on? These are all the things that when you get this, the 4s, because 4s is that 4 wheels, okay? Transportation, home, buildings, stability. Okay? So, there you go. Now, we have the 2. Okay? That's 8. Okay? 4 plus 4 is 8. If you're going to do it by numerology, what goes on with 8? Karma. Okay? Almost to the finish line. Okay? So, whatever it is that you're working on, or that you're doing and stuff like that. But remember, where is it at? If it's in the past, you took care of it already. Okay? If it's in the middle, that's the present. So that means you getting ready to take care of it, or you are taking care of it. If it's in the future, I'm going to tell you, take care of it. What's going on with it right now? What's going on at work? But I got to pay attention to this side. Is it in the back of you? Or is it in the future that you're going to have problems? Who's this? Who's that? What's going on in the past? Did you close that deal out? Is that person out of your life at the moment? Did you just get into a beef with somebody? Because them face cards are going to come up. Because now you will get 2 4s. That's definitely a given. Now the 4 4s back to back like that, that's not necessarily, that's one of those things where, okay, let's flip the coin. But this right here, it can come up. Okay, boom, we done with that. We back to 4. Okay, now if we break 4 down, 2 plus 2, 4. Stability. We right back at square one. Okay, we just got that house, or we just got that job. We just took care of something in the house, or we just got a job. We got a good new office and stuff like that. Things are looking up. Where is it? Is it in the past? Is it in the present? And in the future? The reason why you see I'm telling you guys that is because I want you to be aware when you're reading. If you're a reader, or if you're a person that is not a reader, or you're interested, start working on that vocabulary. When is and where is the card at? The 4. Don't be going all over the place, because you're gonna be all over. Trust me, you will be. I remember them days. Okay? Okay, it's in the presence. Oh, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, however, if it's going on, I'm going to tell you. Okay? Because 4 diamonds is a good card. Alright? That's your 4s. I hope you got it. If you didn't, if I was off track at times and you wanted directly what it is, email me. Let me know what you think. I'm not going to know unless you let me know. Okay? I'm not going to be one of those this is it, teacher. I'm not going to do that. I have to mix it, because that's the type of learner I am. Mixing life things with the cards, because that's what it's going to be. It ain't going to be, you're not going to have your godfather, your godmother all the time right there with you when you're reading for somebody. You're going to have to step up to the plate. Okay? Now here we go with the 5s. 5s. Woo. 5 times 4 is 20. 2 plus 0 is 2. That's our numerology. Okay? If I see 5 5s, that means you working on your right side and you're working on your left side. Your yin and your yang. Your positive, your negative. Okay? All that stuff is involved. Okay? Now let me see what I wrote 5, 6 years ago. Okay? Give it to you good. I'm going to give it to you. I read some Dr. Leo's books, and he showed how those who are from 1 to 21 to break down 3-card readings. So for instance, if we read the 4 5s in numerology, we get 20. And that would be the judgment card in tarot. You see that? Which means that day will come for us to be judged. I don't read it like that. And whether good or bad, that day will come. If we break down the 20, we get 2. Yin yang. You see? Opposites attract. You can say that to the client. You have involved yourself at the situation at hand. They have spent or time and energy. If the spade is the first and last card, you will pay a price. Think about that for a second. Remember, as a reader, you can't jump into that situation with that person, but you have to hope that you're going to get honesty. Because I'm not going to sit up here and try to figure everything out about you and your past. Whatever it is you may have done. Because I got a past. I got issues. Okay? And I ain't going to try to sit up here and say I don't. But at hand right now, this is what this is about. 5 of hearts is on top. 5 of clubs at the bottom. We're not reading it like that. We're reading it as a group. So now all the stuff is going on. This is you in the whole, in the flesh. Okay? All your emotions, energy, and everything is all up in this right now. Okay? And then you got your heart, your whole right side of your body. Because the way if I put it together without even knowing is exactly what it is. You got your feelings in there. And then you got your thoughts and what you're gonna do about it right here on the bottom. Okay? So what you gonna do about the way you feel? What you gonna tell him or her about the way you feel? What you gonna do about what's going on at the moment? If it's in the present, it came down. Or in the past, what did you tell her or what did you tell him? What did you do when you owed those people that money? Or what are you gonna do about the lawyer or the case coming up? What you gonna do? You gotta tell me something so I can try to figure out how to help you. If I can help you. But you can't tell me, what are you talking about? Or play games with me and try to get me to search, because I'm not gonna do it. Because I'm gonna know who you are as soon as you sit down. Because I go by my cards. Soon as that person sits there, or if you in my little screen, once I see who you are on the card, I'm gonna tell you. I don't dance around. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you. And if you start giving me the attitude about things, I'm going to say, look, you playing games. Because being a reader and coming to one is a give and take. Okay? I'm giving you, you're telling me if I'm correct or if I'm not. If I'm on point, you let me know. But don't be skeptic before you come. Because I'm going to be able to tell by how you take the cards and shuffle. Or how you timid or you cocky. I'm going to know. 3 times 5 is 15. Okay? 5 plus 1 is 6. You see how we go up, we go down. Okay? 6. Communication, stagnation. Okay? Or the left, the right. What's going on? Okay? What have we been up to? Okay? Because it seems like either you trying to figure out what's going on or you're not sure yet. Where is it at? Is it in the present? Was in your past? Oh, was there one time that you didn't know what you were going to do? You didn't know how to handle this and that? And you're going to say, yup, I couldn't figure out. And if it crept up into the present, you're going to say, and you see how that came up? Or if it goes into the future, I'm going to tell you, look, you didn't take care of this. So be on the lookout because it's going to come. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm always going to be aware of what I'm doing. I've been doing it a long time. I pay attention, okay, and how it comes out. Be aware is this row right here, okay? Or if you read them like this, okay? Be careful or aware of it. Future. Present. Are you taking care of it? Past. Did you take care of it? Okay? Five of heart, 5 of spade. That's definitely yin and yang. That's definitely negative, positive. That's definitely left hand, right hand, left foot, right foot. Okay? Your partner, your friend, your aunt, your thing, especially if the pictures are up in there. Okay? Right here, there's some jealousy going on. Okay? Or there's a situation that you're not sure about what to do. Is that why you came to get the reading? You wanted to see how maybe the cards would fall about it? You understand what I'm saying? Because I can't say without no face pictures, who is that, what is that? And then I can see this 5 of spade and this 5 of hearts. Because your emotions are all off point when it comes to this. Okay? Or could it just be 10? And that the completion, you just completed something. You know what I'm saying? But what did you complete and how sure or where were you? Because of that spade. Because this spade is like, let's cut this in half. This is all the negative things that we got going on. And then we got the right hand, which is all the positive. So this is you completely, especially if you caught up in something that you don't know how to help yourself with. Okay? We take one away. I don't really have to tell you this because we discussed thoughts in the beginning, jealousy or decision makings. Okay? We add our 6s now. Okay? 4 6s. Let me see what I wrote a couple of years ago with my little 6s. Numerology, we get 24. When we break 24, we get 4 plus 2, which equals 6 again. You see how delicious that is when that falls together like that? Because this is the thing. When we study, things come as second nature. Okay? When we don't, we look like a deer in headlights. What? Ain't no what? There's 4 6s right there. What's going on? Okay? What is it that you're going to do in this lifetime? Because it looks like you're still sitting around trying to make decisions. Okay? At the top part, we got your good side. At the bottom, no. On the top part, we got you asking for help or needing help. And then at the bottom, we got your ignorance. That's saying you don't need it. It's not all about that and this and that. No. What's really going on? Okay? Right now? Okay. Here goes my 6s. I'm in front of my 6s. My client's there. You trying to look for a place to stay. You trying to find a second job. Or this job is not giving you enough. Okay? But if you looking for that job or that job that you put in your resume or that stuff like that, you can't do it right now at the moment. That doesn't mean you qualified or you're not. This is another thing. This is why I bring in the life lessons about this stuff. Because sometimes you don't pay attention to what it is. If you're not a receptionist or you don't know how to type a certain amount of words per second or minute, you don't got no business saying that on the application you know how to type for the law office. Okay? So you can't sit up here and say that, oh God, I'm not going to get the job. You're not. Because you're not a receptionist who's been typing, who's been consulting, who's interested in the law office, or who has a history of working with those type of professionals. So don't say you don't know what's going on. Okay? So, boom. Let's take off that. We're left with 12 again. 3 plus 6 is 12. 3 times 6 is, no, 18. Sorry. 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay. 3 times 6 is 18. 8 plus 1 is 9. The number of completion. Okay? So, what that means is that you getting to wrap stuff up. You getting your emotional side, your life, your personal stuff going on. Okay? Your job. You got things that you need to do in order to get to your completion. Your finances right now. You got them going on. You got things that's running a little bit behind. Or you may have took care of that large electric bill that you had. Okay? And remember, I said you must have taken care of it. Okay? If you said you don't know nothing about this, and that, then I'm going to say, okay, you got things, you got stuff you got to do because it's in the present. If it goes in the past, I'm going to tell you, pay attention to these 3 areas in your life right now. Okay? Because as far as you ain't got no drama going on. Okay? You good. Everything is good. You just got to take care of some financial things. And then not only that, the club and the diamond is together. So that lets me know you working, you taking care of what you got to take care of, you paying your bills. Right now, you just getting into a little crunch. Just be on the lookout. Okay? 6 times 2 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. Okay, we right back to the 3. Once again, if this is a spiritual person that's in here with me and stuff like that, I'm going to tell them, okay, right now, things are looking up. Okay, spiritually, if you like me, okay, Hougan or Vaudouisan or whatever like that, you're in the bubble. Things are good for you. Okay, right now, things are good for you. The spirits are working. Because I got my 6 of club, I got my 6 of heart. Emotionally, spiritually right now, okay, the spirits are working. So if you are a priest, a priestess, okay, and you came to see me, I would let you know if you're working on a project or if you had jobs that you had to do, or if you're looking for clients, they haven't came yet, they're going to come. Okay, because we have our ups and downs times. Okay, this is not something that 365 days a year that the cha-ching is coming in. It may look like that, but that's not the case. Okay, remember, you're a professional, I'm a professional. Okay, you're not better than me, I'm not better than you. Always remember that. Don't look at somebody that don't work for a salary and think that you don't got it. You got it more going on than I do. You don't know nothing about me. You think you may know. You may say, "Oh, the reader that works right there," but I'm still another person. Besides the cards, the candles, and everything that, and that's the same way I look at you. Without the fancy clothes, the fancy car, all this other nice hair, nice da 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 da. There's something behind that. Other than that, what'd you come see me for? Okay? 6. 6 of heart. This card right now, nice path, trip coming up, somebody helping you out. You may have somewhere you going, okay? To take care of something personal. Where is it at? Is it in the present? Was it in the past? Is it going? Are you getting ready to go somewhere? Or did you think about it? Yeah, I'm going to see some family. Oh, okay, all right. So that's why I see the 6 right there. Okay. Yep. All right, so it looks like everything is good. And, enjoy yourself. And then I'm going to look around to see what other cards is there. And I'm going to say, okay, did you take care of everything you had to take care of before you leave? Okay? Because don't leave and come back because you're going to have a whole bunch of stuff left off. Okay? There is some people, I'm going to tell you, that you can't expect everybody to be there with you. And what I'm talking about is just because you come and you don't know how to pay your bills or you falling in love with the wrong people, that don't mean you a stupid person. I'm not going to judge you because I definitely don't want you to judge me. So if I see that 6 or whatever and you need help, you could just be going through a time. That's not for me to say that you a loose ass person. Or like they say in Creole, son last year. I can't do that. You see what I'm saying? Because there may be some stuff going on that I'm not pulling up. That don't mean I can't see or I can't hear. It's just that it's not for me at that present time to bring up. You see what I'm saying? Because that's another thing I'm going to talk about. Okay, so for this last 6, if you were in my video with the 6 of hearts, you know what it means. The combo's done. Okay? But I'm going to tell you about this, okay? Don't always assume. Don't be afraid as a reader or if you're in the process of learning. Pay attention to the person that you're reading for. Sometimes that person just needs that one good kick in the ass to get them going. And I'm going to tell you one thing. They're going to leave. Then somebody else is going to say something to them about what you just said. And you're going to be like, oh, shoot. Chris just told me about that. You're going to be like, Chris, thank you very much. I needed that. Because I just got my confirmation. Or it could be a week. Or it could have been a last year. You're going to be like, wow. But don't always assume because I'm a professional reader that I'm always going to be on point. Sometimes it's not for me to do. That's why I'm going to tell you, if you hear me say I'm going to go, that means that I'm telling my people around me that I'm going to do loi 100%, which means spirit, and I'm not going to remember. If I'm going to do half and half, half of that stuff, by the time I get through with you, I'm not going to remember it. That's why I make everybody come and write. And I'm going to also let you know, other Hougans and Mambos and practitioners, what you could also start doing as well, if you haven't done this, is you could try to get your clients, or you can start doing where you're getting them to, as you're reading, or as you come upon completion, you can do what I call the Chris breakdown, okay? And that goes to how many hearts was involved, clubs, diamonds. Once again, this is a chart, okay? And I'm going to get ready to go to my other chart, because I have a client, or I'm not even going to say a client, but somebody who's watching my videos who are interested in me identifying the spirits, okay, in the card. And now I'm going to tell you, this is my breakdown. This is what my godmother taught me, okay? And then this is what I had to learn on my own. If you go somewhere else and they tell you that, you know what, this is how I do it, or whatever, that's up to you. That's not, you can't say, oh, well, but he told me. No, but she told me. Grow up. Grow up. You got to be able to know what's going on at point. And another thing too, don't think because at times that because certain things didn't come up in your reading that it's not right or the person's wrong. Sometimes you can't have everybody all up in your beeswax. That's why they stay with one reader until, or maybe it should never happen, that you think this person's running on you, or riding on your finances or your emotions, okay? But to the readers and even clients, whoever's watching this, it's just to keep notes, because that's the time we living in. And if you are a professional reader and stuff like that, you live in the world, okay? At least hopefully you are up to times. Our ancestors and stuff like that didn't do it this way, but our ancestors and stuff like that had another way of keeping intact with it and stuff like that. Those were different people. You see what I'm saying? So now we live in a time where I hope that you writing everything down. Hopefully you're doing it now. Because back in the days when YouTube and stuff like that first started again, when I knew about it, I followed a couple of people because I was interested in what they were saying. I have right here what I did. Hearts, clubs, diamonds, spades, red, black, combos, everything. The highs to the lows, okay? I made sure that they knew everybody who was in the cards for the faces. Was it their spirits? Was it their aunts, uncles, mother, father, sister, brother, friend, girlfriend? All that stuff. Because when I come back to my senses, I gotta remember, or you gotta tell me what the spirit said. Okay? Because I can't remember, or you can't leave. You may come and I have other people here. And I don't know what you're talking about. But this is here. You have it. Okay? Underlying influences, finished results, the summaries, what did all happen? And then just say, Chris, this is how I felt, this is how that's it. But don't give me a whole review and all the kind of stuff like that on YouTube or Yelp or whatever the case may be, and then you got all this other stuff to say, but you couldn't say it when you were sitting here. You see what I'm saying? Because that it just don't go like that. I'm not in the process of trying to figure out how you feeling about my directness and stuff, because I'm not going to sugarcoat it anything, especially if you need to wake up or you need to be aware of it. Because that's the type of person I am and what I want to be done to me when I go. Okay? Because I don't want nobody telling me, well, I got something to tell you that just came up, but I don't know if I should or not. Now you're playing with people. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go and make sure you expect the truth and cry. Cry later, cry whenever. You know the truth. Okay? Miss Isadora Divine. Okay? This is what I've had. I've had it for years. Okay? I wanted you to see this so we could get it straight. Anybody else out there too who wants to get it right, let's get it cracking and whipping, okay? The Queen in Clubs, okay? That's my Aries in Loire. She's Ezeli Dortor. In Santeria, she's Oya. I don't know who she is in Caromblé, in Banda, Palo Mayombe. I don't know. I'm being straight up, I don't know. But in Loire, she's Ezeli Dortor, okay? Which is the spirit that commands the whole Petwo, escort. Escort means that family, okay? That's in Petwo. I hope that you know this. And I'm not saying this to somebody who just... Because if you asking me for who the people are in the Loire, as the spirits card, please don't make me waste my time. Okay? Ezeli Dontor, Oya, and Santeria. Okay? Queen of Hearts. Okay? That's Ezeli Freda and Oshun. Okay? Ezeli Freda has sisters too. Okay? She's the Madonna of the Rada in the voodoo. Okay? She's the queen in the voodoo with Maîtresse La Sirène. Okay? Which is like an Oshun or Yemaya in the voodoo. Okay? Remember that, please, Miss Divine. She's also the socialite. That one is the homemaker. Okay? She cares about people's feelings. She cares about folks. Okay? Then on this side right here, we got the Queen of Spades, which is the person I read with. Is Ezeli Gerouge. Or she could be Marinette. Okay? Which is that image, I don't know if you ever saw it, where you see almost like the Joan of Arc. You see that spirit with the fire flames down here and then the head sticking out. But that's deep, deep stuff. Okay? Hopefully that you're not all caught up with all that stuff. Okay? Gerouge Marinette. Okay? Very strict, no nonsense. Okay? Could be divorced, widowed. Also a judge, lawyer, or a woman in uniform. Okay? Up here we got the King of Clubs, Leo, the advisor. Okay? That's Cousin, Baron, or you can have it as Ogu Rouge. Okay? It all depends. Why is it Ogu Rouge? Okay? Because Queen of Spades, you would think that that's the kid. It don't go like that sometimes. You got to go from where's the person from? Where are you from? Are you from the east, the north, the west, or the south of Haiti? If you're not from Haiti and you're an American, okay, did you get your ancestor reading? Where's your ancestors from? Are they from the north, south, east, or west of the United States? Okay? All that counts, okay? Hopefully you know that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell people, don't be trying to go in and getting involved in this whole thing and you don't even know those basic, and I can't do the numbers right now. I got to keep going. I got to keep going because I'm in it. I can't do that. Okay? Jack of Spades. No. King of Heart. Okay? That's the family man. That's the Scorpio, the priestess. That's Dambala and that's Obatala. Okay? We know that is the wisdom card, the hermit. Okay? That's the one with the deep knowledge. The person is very, very into the mysticism. They could be a pastor. Okay? It's somebody who is like a grandfather of the religious stuff. They in charge of that whole thing. Okay? Now, once again, that's Dambala or Obatala. That's King of Heart. King of Diamond, that's Ogu. Okay? It could be Saint Jacques. It could be Ogu Batagi. One of the older Ogus. Now, that's going to be determined by who's doing the reading for you. Is it somebody who knows that what part of Haiti it's from, or what is your ancestral lineage? Okay? How is that reader able to know, okay, who that is? Is it the Gede that's reading for you? You see what I'm saying? Is it a candle? What? I don't know how you do your thing. That's why I'm not sure. If you send me an email, I'll be able to answer you directly. But I'm not going to tell you you got spirits that you don't. Because if I see them in the cards, I'm going to tell you they're in the cards. But I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not going to do that. The Jack of Spades, okay? He's the charmer, the Gemini, okay? He's kind of the cold one, very deceptive at times, okay? Loves to talk a lot, drama. But as a spirit, he can be Hougan, okay? What Hougan? I don't know. The spirit will know, okay? If I dig into the cards, I'll be able to know. If I have my spirit on going, I'll be able to know. But for now, I know that you have your Pitwo, your worker laws going on, okay? Jack of Hearts, okay? He's not really nobody. But I'm going to tell you one thing. If he is in your spiritual reading, it's a very humble spirit that I'm dealing with you. Okay? But usually it don't come out like that. Jack of Clubs. That's one of the Pitoloas too. Gambwa, Kafu, Tijan Dantor, Tijan Pitwo, Saint Jean the Baptist, Saint Jean Baptiste. But Saint Jean Baptiste, that's the people from the north sometimes. Okay, so that's the thing. You got to see, where's that person from? If they say they don't know their lineage or whatever, we should have did that from jump. That's why you got to be clear when you go to the reader what it is that you're looking for. If you're looking to be a part of the religion and you want those spirits, that's what you got to know as well. Jack of Diamond, there's Saint Jacques de Manière, or Ogu Ferai, Oguyem Son, okay? Saint Jacques de Manière, okay? Ferai, Met Fei, Ogu Fe, okay? Up there, King of Diamond again, Ogu Balabala, okay? Ogu Batala, Ogun, okay? Again, in Santeria. 21 divisions is still going to be Ogu, okay? So if you come to me and you say, oh, I'm a part of 21 divisions, what is the King of Diamonds? Sweetie, you're supposed to know where you come from. Okay, guys, my time was up, okay? And I want to say to Miss Divine, Miss Isadora, if that wasn't clear, once again, enough for you, we're going to have to email and I can break it down for you. But like I said, I don't know. If it was given to you, you don't know, you're not sure, or what it is. I don't know. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know the way you were taught, what it is that you exactly want, okay? But we're going to get ready to wrap this up. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, subscribe, give me a like, tell me, oh, you didn't like, whatever it is, I'm going to appreciate it. Next video, we're going to do 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once again, like I said, I'm trying to make them short. And don't forget Holy Week. Okay? It's time for the spirits to get covered up. White sheets, purple sheets, whatever it is that you got to cover them, it's time for them to rest. Okay? Do your sheets. Palm Sundays tomorrow. Like I said, some places do things different. This is the way I do things, okay? Cover them up and peace be still until after peace. Okay? Once again, thank you for watching. This is Hougan